As a service professional, you are constantly looking for new ways to provide the best experience for your participants. You probably already know that measuring service delivery is an important part of ensuring quality, but collecting this data can often be challenging. So how do you measure the quality of your service? Are you evaluating it all? And if so, what are you using? Caregiver or customer surveys are an important feedback tool, but they only provide one perspective and do not assess all of the quality indicators that need to be measured. Observation is a great way to evaluate what's happening on the ground. For example, let's take a look at a children's program and see what an observation could reveal. Do the leaders greet the children as they arrive? Do they provide individualized attention? Are the children having fun? Are there happy interactions between children? Do the leaders demonstrate warmth and kindness? Are all the children active and engaged in the activity? These are definitely things that we want to celebrate. An observation is also an opportunity to assess risk and identify areas for improvement. Do employees make the participant their priority? Is texting and online activities compromising supervision? Are procedures for transitions providing adequate supervision? These are definitely things that are putting us at risk. As you can see, formalizing a process to step back and take stock of the participant's experience can provide very insightful information about your program or service. So, what's involved in conducting an effective program observation? It begins with good planning. You will need a checklist, ideally an evidence-based tool that will allow you to track and report back on what you have observed. This will prompt you to look for things that you may not typically notice in passing. Determine the frequency. You will want to observe a program early on in the season. This way, you will have time to make quality corrections near the beginning that will promote a positive experience for your participants as soon as possible. You will also want to determine the best time to observe the program. Remember, the client's experience begins when they enter your facility, so be sure to capture transition periods between activities and at the start and end of the program as well. And finally, select someone to conduct the observation that is not involved in or directly responsible for delivering the program. As you begin the observation, make time to introduce yourself to the people running the program being observed and explain the purpose of the visit. This will help to ensure they are not intimidated, as you want them to act naturally and be comfortable with the process. Also, position yourself in a location where you can hear and see what is happening. This may be difficult in some program locations, for example a rink or a pool. You will need to be creative, but try to be as unobtrusive as you can. Make every effort to avoid causing any disruption to the program operation. Finally, complete the written assessment with your comments during or immediately after the observation when the details are fresh in your mind. The comments or examples are very important for debriefing staff in your follow-up. Making time to conduct an observation has big payoffs and will ultimately save you time in the future. Imagine if you could spot trouble areas before an incident occurs. Imagine if you could collect measurable data that supports the positive impact you are making. Imagine if you could leverage this powerful data to help you make decisions on the best way to spend your valuable time and resources. Listen to what recreation professionals have to say about the benefits of conducting program observations.
Observation is a great way to evaluate because it lets us know what things we can improve in our programs. It lets us know how we can better support our staff and what different types of training we can offer. And it also lets us see how the kids are enjoying our programs and what better ways we can connect with them and other people in the community.
So some of the things I noticed during the observation are how our staff and participants interact. We want to make sure that it's beneficial for both parties and it gives us the opportunity to evaluate not only what we're offering but how we're offering it.
Seeing is believing. Incorporate the use of an evidence-based observation tool into your evaluation process. If you are running children's programs, High Five's scientifically validated Quest 2 tool can help. Check it out at highfive.org.